but God gave the increase. So then, neither he that planteth anything, neither he that watereth, but God that giveth the increase. There are 5 secrets on how we will be able to plant healthy churches in the newly organized Northern Luzon Philippine Mission and the Southern Luzon Philippine Union Mission. The first one that we need to see as the secret of growing churches today in North America. Number 1, spirituality and revival. We can never go to other agenda on how to grow healthy churches until we are revived personally. Until we, as leaders of the church, be able to experience revival. Revival starts to us individually. We need to see to it that revival can be effective in our churches. As I started as a pastor here in the North Philippine Union Mission, then in the late 70s, I have served as a Ministerial Secretary in the Northern Luzon Mission as a young 23-year-old pastor. And I found out that in order for you to have that revival, it should start in your first church. As I traveled North America and around the world teaching and preaching, they asked me, when did you have your first church? And I said, my first church is my family. If I will not start with my family, I will be a failure in the other agenda of ministry that I'd like to share to other people. Spiritual maturity and revival is needed to start a healthy church, healthy organization here in this division and here in this union. Secondly, the second secret to grow healthy churches, and we teach this in Andrews as a teacher there, it is training members to minister. You know the spiritual gifts of your members. You know the temperaments of your pastor. You know where their strength and weaknesses are. But when we have together start to train our members to minister, we see growth in our churches. We have just initiated in the North American Division the Volunteer Pastors Program. The Volunteer Pastors Program is helping us to grow churches and teaching them 6 weeks of church planting so that they can assist us in the growth of healthy churches in North America. I'm sharing this because it is now being spread around the world how the Volunteer Pastors Program is growing. Not only that, we have started a program where it gave some idea of those of you who came. Those who heard me preach last Sabbath, I mentioned about the 8 systems to nurture a newly baptized person. Gone are the days when we say, oh, don't involve those newly baptized, they will backslide. But you know what? We have now developed 102 job description of a newly baptized person day 1 once he is baptized. We need to train our members. We are already tired of having mass baptism that we have mass backsliding. The time has come that we need to have mass baptisms and mass retention. We need to promote training of members to ministry, not only pastors. Because the group of believers that are coming to church, they will be trained from membership to discipleship. Number 3, the next secret of a growing healthy church is to attract people to Jesus. We can do this individually and corporately. But attracting people to Jesus is reaching out to our communities, reaching out to the intergenerational audience that surrounds us. We should not miss the young ones, because they are the future of the church. Let's not miss the senior citizens, because the godly advice, especially those seasoned pastors who are now in the ranks of becoming an inspirer, becoming members of the pastors who are now in the attracting people to Jesus, reaching out to the communities, reaching out to the intergenerational people, and reaching out together as pastors. In North America, this is how we do it. I would like to show you so that you will not remember. It is reaching out, reaching in, reaching around, and reaching. When we apply in North America, this simple way how we would attract more people to Jesus, we can now be very humble and thank God for the process of growing more communities for the kingdom, because we started in attracting people to Jesus. The next one, we have the reaping of the harvest. Reaping of the harvest. In February 14 to March 1, I've been noticing no little solution. We have started a new program as we call Caravan Evangelism. I'll be speaking every night from different provinces with motorcycles, automobiles, and we will be bringing some specialists of medicine from Los Angeles, from Loma Linda, California, and White Memorial to be with me every night. We started in Ilocos Norte, then we will move to Abra another day, then we will move to Ilocos Sur, then we go to La Union, then we will go to Mapandan, we will go to Quirona, and then the final Gospel Summit and the final medical mission is at the Taguban City Astrodome, where I'll be speaking to many crowds by the grace of God. With the prayers and your support, I know that the historic Caravan Evangelism, doing it in 1 week, reaching 7 provinces, and making it a big harvest and a big Astrodome in the Taguban City, I fully believe, with God's grace, there will be more people that will become members and turn into disciples. And finally, the secret of a growing healthy church is transforming new disciples from membership to discipleship. That is where church growth can apply. Mass baptism with much retention. Dear friends, as we look into the modern Apollos, you as workers, you fellow pastors, we are the Apollos that continue to wander and the Lord your all are newly numbered here in this great division. I know there are union presidents, conference presidents, but we only believe that if God has planted, And we as pastors and leaders will water it. You know what happened? The Lord will give the increase. May the Lord bless you as you grow healthy churches in the Northern Luzon, Philippine Mission, and the Southern Luzon, Philippine Mission. Amen.
Amen.